Harry, this is Lord Potato. I know this isn't what if Naruto not was, had the abilities of a Yonko part 3. I got kind of lazy. And so instead of rewatching, part 1, not part 1, part 2, I'ma just do this one. Now, this was just an idea that came up when I was what's called live streaming when I was doing the New Year's live stream. Of course, with that one, Demon just made me kind of watch a bunch of SCP videos, and of course, the one SCP that I kind of got interested in was SCP-001. Not the Gate Guardian, but the Scarlet King, the true SCP-011. So, yeah. Now, this What If Naruto... Okay, so this What If is called What If Naruto was the son of the Scarlet King. So, Naruto, let me explain. Naruto is actually going to be one of the sons of the Scarlet King. There are 7 kids in total for the Scarlet King. Now, of course, there have been mentioned that, not mentioned, what's it called, SCP-999 is one of his children. SCP-682 is another children. It's the Indestructible Lizard. And a bunch of other SCPs I can't fucking remember because I can only remember those 2. But not the point. Yes, Naruto's actually going to be a child in this one for the Scarlet King. So yeah. Let me begin. Naruto. When he was born, everything would go the same as Joe Cannon. Now, how was Naruto actually born? Because, for the SCP, what's it called? Not SCP, the Scarlet King, he actually, gave children to women, and of course, he didn't have any husband. It's kind of confusing, okay? I'm gonna just say Minato was somewhat of somewhat the Scarlet King. The Scarlet King managed to invade Minato's mind to kind of make a child for him. But yeah, also my back is hurting for some reason. God, but not the point. I'm not gonna probably make this for this long or anything. I'll probably make it for like a couple minutes and then go to sleep or something. I don't know. Not the point. So, with Naruto, he is born, everything will go in the original canon. Into when he's 12 years old, of course, he do the academy tests and all that. So, of course, Naruto, when he's actually going against Mizuki, he's doing shadow clones and all that. But for some reason, he got a memory. Like a weird kind of flashback memory. He doesn't know what's happening to him. But he ignores it. So when he's fighting against Mitsuki, he did manage to beat him up and all that. So, but I'm actually gonna skip all the way towards the Death Forest. So of course, after Naruto kind of getting that weird little someone was trying to call to him, he ignored it. He thought it was like something else. For some reason, they did tell him, "Oh, it must be the QB or something." Blah blah blah. He because he heard that he was the Nine-Tails. So he thought it might have been the Nine-Tails, but it's not the Nine-Tails. So, Naruto, when he's in the Death Force, and when Orochimaru, I don't know why they call him when Orochimaru managed to do the 5-element seal onto Naruto and hit him with it, this is where Naruto lost connection to the Nine-Tails and his chakra and fell down. This is where when Sasuke gets bite, Sasuke carry him away and leaves Naruto to the ground. Now Naruto's in the ground. This is where Naruto, he wakes up. When I wakes up, he's floating in this blood and all that. He's just in this red liquid. He doesn't know what it is. It doesn't taste like iron or anything. But this is where he wakes up. He wakes up onto red ground. Now he's confused. He gets up and starts looking everywhere around, saying, "What is happening? What the hell?" Of course, this is where Naruto, He just keeps looking around. And of course, there's like these black pillars that he's just seen. And he thought he saw a statue move. Which he just thought it was a statue. Nothing else. A statue with horns, a crown, and eyes. Which Naruto was confused. Also had chains. One chain that it had. Well, it had actually two chains. The other chains were kind of broken off. He doesn't know why there's two chains. So when Naruto gets closer until he hears a deep, loud voice and says, "Ah, hello there, my son." Naruto gets scared and gets backwards and falls down behind him. He says, "What the hell?" This is where the Scarlet King says, do not be afraid, my son." This is where Naruto says, "Son, what? Who are you? Where are you?" This is where the Scarlet King look up. This is where Naruto looks up and sees the Scarlet King. This is where, well, Naruto says, "Who are you? Why do you keep calling me your son?" This is where the Scarlet King says, "I'm your father. My name is Scarlet King. Also known as, as you humans, which I kind of just threw you, not threw you. You are basically my son, but in another world. I wanted to see if I could have kids in another world, which it seems I can. And so, you're one of my 7 kids, named Naruto Uzumaki." Very interesting. Or I could call you the Demon Kitsune, because that is what you are now. Because you are my son, Naruto Uzumaki. And Naruto says, "So, you're my father?" He's still kind of trembling. And the Scarlet King said, "Yeah. What's it called? The person I took control so you could have been made kind of got retaken control of his own body to kind of seal the Nitos into you. So I lost connection to you. But I managed to get connection a little bit to you when you were fighting that blue hair guy. I don't remember his name and I don't care. Not the point. You ignored my call, but I guess it wasn't strong enough connection. So when that creepy human looking guy, whatever the hell he is, decides to remove the connection from you in the Ninth House, I got to get in call with my son. You are one of my 7 sons. You will get to meet the others very, very soon, Demon Kitsune." This is where Naruto says, "Demon Kitsune? Is that what you just gonna call me?" "No, that is the name I'm gonna be naming you. I never actually got to name you. But whatever. You can think of your own name. Besides, you will meet one of your brothers very, very soon." This one Naruto says, "What do you mean? Meet one of my brothers?" "You will know in due time who is your brothers, and they will be able to come to your dimension. And you will be able to get out of this dimension to other dimensions." Now, Naruto Uzumaki, or the Demon Kitsune I like to call you now, you can leave. You do have your powers awoken right now. You are now. Since I am the Scarlet King, I will awaken all your powers. Your true powers. That's why Naruto says, Naruto just feels this sudden, increase in powers. His powers are actually getting unlocked. When the seal was actually put on Naruto, it also sealed off his powers. But the Scarlet King has the power to just remove it. Now, of course, this is where the seal breaks. The seal kind of breaks and leaks out the Nitos. When Kurama just saw what's called, he saw that he lost connection to Naruto, he kind of got annoyed. But then saw a weird red glow of light just crash and destroy the cage. But also just stopped Kurama from doing anything. Kurama's confused. How did he break the seal? This is where Minato was summoned and said, "What the? No, this is bad." This is where the red light decides to stab Minato from stopping him from actually rebuilding the seal. Stopping him. Of course, stopping also Kushina. Naruto in this world, he started changing. He started, sort of, his eyes started going red, just crimson red. Of course, his hair went black. And of course, well, Naruto also started kind of growing seals around. Not seals, but kind of just lines around. Of course, Naruto's eyes didn't go slit. Now, this is not the Nine Tails influence, but his true power being unlocked. So Naruto summoned out 9 tails. He just sprouted out 9 tails, 9 black tails. As for Naruto, he has ears. His ears are black, and of course, for being a kitsune and all. And of course, his whisker marks are still black and all. Well, red in this one. Well, yeah, Naruto, his teeth are sharpened and all that. You know when Naruto go into this rabid state when he's in the using Kurama's chakra and all that, just for his eyes to go red and all that? That would be like that, but Naruto's able to use like his tails. He got 9 tails. His eyes and everything are different. So Naruto roars. Of course, this is where the Scarlet King says, "Yes, my son, use that power. Use the power to destroy any human you see unworthy of your power. Destroy anything. Bring chaos into this world. How they treated you." Because yes, the Scarlet King has seen how Naruto was treated. So Naruto, he said, of course, this is where Naruto, he's half human, half Kitsune right now. This is where, the Scarlet King says, "It seems you're incomplete yet. You're just very, very incompleted. But it looks like you can transform back into a human or go into Kitsune form. It's a human Kitsune. But you can also go into the full Kitsune form. I hope you will use this power wisely. Or not wisely, screw it. Go chaos. Bring chaos into this world, my son." Goodbye, my son. I will still be in connection to you. But I want you to remove this chain. Well, not remove this chain. You can remove it right now, or you can leave it. I don't care, my son. I just want to see how much you can bring chaos into this world. Naruto was about to just grab the chain, and then until he felt like this tug on his body. This is where the Scarlet King says, "It seems some people are trying to kill you in that world. So, I'm sorry, my son, but you must go so you can kill them and rip their hearts out." He blows Naruto away. Naruto wakes up. Naruto, what's it called? He got his 9 tails now. His ears and all that are showing. He is right now, the people he kind of met were Cloud Ninjas. The Cloud Ninja says, "What the?" Naruto, he rips, one of the Cloud Ninja's arms off. This is where my scream says, "Ah! What the?" Then another one tries to attack Naruto, and Naruto kick this man down to the ground. Axe kick him. Now, of course, this is where another one, which is a female, tries to attack Naruto, and Naruto rips her heart out easily. Then Naruto crushes it. Naruto uses his tails to grab one and just crushes him. Then the last one that got axe kicked to the ground just said, "What are you?" Naruto says, "Chaos itself. A demon reincarnated. You are nothing but a weakling human. That should have never stopped me from talking to my father, and I'll die." Naruto summoned darkness from his hand, and just like Delobo, what's it called? Not Delobo. Just what's it called? Cover up the Cloud Ninja and destroyed him, turning in nothing but nothing. Just bones. Well, his skin got paler and darker. With that happening, Naruto says, "What a weakling humans." Of course, this is where Kurama, he can see Naruto. And this is where Naruto gets pulled into his mindscape and says, "Father." This is where Kurama says, "Not your father." Naruto says, what do you want, damn Ninetales? What do you want, other Kitsune? This is where Kurama says, other Kitsune. You just call me other Kitsune. Are you also Kitsune? Naruto says, leave me alone already. I'm trying to do something. No, you are not leaving. Oh my days. This is no time for your foolish games, Ninetales. I'm not here to play. Kurama says, first of all, you brat, even if you are another Kitsune, which I'm still into a Kitsune, but this is such a weird feeling to be still inside another Kitsune, even though I'm a fox. I'm the Ninetales, called the Great Kitsune Demon. This is what Naruto says. Oh my days. I'm not talking to you, Kurama. Or Ninetales. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, Ninetales. You just don't interest me enough. I'm trying to, well, achieve my father's goals. My father's goals. That's why Kurama says, you mean the fourth Hokage. The fourth Hokage was never my father. And this is where, well, Kurama says, your hair, it changed. Your eyes also change. Your wish marks, they're red instead of being black. What exactly happened to you? Naruto says, I met my true father, and he will bring terror to this world. This is where, well, Kurama says, I don't know who you met. I don't know who you met exactly, and I don't care. The cage is broken, yes. I'm able to leave your body and will and all that. But don't know who and how the fuck you became a Kitsune when we didn't even merge. I can tell because I haven't fused my chakra with you just yet. I gave you chakra, I didn't fuse my chakra with you. Naruto says, I don't care you got them orange fox. Leave me alone already. Just get out of my body. I don't need to deal with people like you or anyone else. This is where Kurama says, even though we got hit by the the 5 element seal chakras, whatever, so by that white pale sunning, it broke in an instant with a red glow. Yeah, because my father has summoned my true power out. Exactly who your father is. Then Naruto says exactly who your father is. Kurama says, since I can leave or anything, I'm actually gonna stay. Because I want to know who exactly your father is. Naruto says, too bad. I'm trying to kick you out right now, but I can't. Kurama says, too bad. Naruto says, oh, for fuck's sakes. Naruto gets out of his mindscape and just says, whatever. That's where Naruto, he rushes around the, what's it called, Death Forest. So, of course, Sasuke still fights again, what's it called, with the sound inches and all that. But we go into Naruto running around. So Naruto, he has a black, well, he doesn't have anything because, well, his clothes are kind of ripped right now. And he's just looking around, trying to kill people left and right. He has killed a team of cloud ninjas and also a team of, well, grass ninjas that he found. He just ripped through them. Now he came across the sound ninjas. The sound trio. Exactly. So this is where what's called Naruto, he is standing right across, well, Gaara, Kankura, and also Tamari. So Naruto says, chaos will be brought down on you foolish humans. And this is where Tamari, Kankura gets ready, but then realize Naruto has tails behind him. This is where they get scared. Because, well, the only people that have tails are those who are Jinchurikis. And Gaara says, who are you exactly? Shikaku seems threatened because that is basically the Nine Tails Kitsune. Because the only other Nine Tails he can actually think is that if, his brother Kurama. But this is different. This kid has black tails, whisker marks are red, his eyes are crimson red, like a little like this kind of color, okay? So kind of red like that. So like colorish, kind of red, pinkish like that. Look, not crimson, but yeah. And Naruto just says, now of course his teeth are also kind of like black, red, okay? It's like red, black, okay? Now of course Shikaku says, what the hell is this thing? Gaara! Gaara just says, yes mother, do you need something? This is where Shikaku had to change his voice to kind of think of it like his mother and all, because that's the only way to actually control, somewhat manipulate Gaara. He says, Gaara, you must run and all that. Swear, Gaara says, no mother, you have told me to get to blood and all that from the Uzumaki no Uchiha. This guy looks like the Uzumaki. Shikaku says, you idiot, we're not gonna die together. This is where Gaara just like realized, wait, you're not my mother? What? I've been manipulating you to kill people. God damn it, that's not the point. You gotta run. If he is the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, we are both dead. Gaara says, but shut up and go. Tell your siblings to run also. Your siblings are not gonna do anything to this person. Naruto says, he is just looking at them like they're just peasants to him. So of course this is where Gaara says their brother. This is where Kankuro and Tamari heard that and they said, Gaara, run. We must get away from him. This is where Gaara says, sand wall. He makes a sand wall so they can run away. This is where Naruto says, no you don't. But sand decides to wrap around him. And of course this is where Gaara just trying to trap Naruto away from them. This is where Naruto says, nah. He breaks through the sand so easily. Punches the wall. Well, not punches the wall. He kicks the wall of sand and shatters it. Just nothing but just spatters everywhere. Naruto says, where are you going? We haven't had fun enough, human. So yeah. Gaara and Tamari and Kankuro do have a scroll and all. And so they get to the tower. So they don't have to deal with Naruto. Naruto says, damn it. They're getting too far away from me. Who cares? I feel another team that's kind of closer to me. So Naruto feels the closer, chakra, and that's where he goes to. So, when he getting closer to the chakra, he felt Sasuke and all that chakra and all that spiked up. This is where he gets to that place. And of course, Sasuke is right now, about to, rip the person's arms, and Sasuke is about to say, Sasuke, no! And of course, Neji and the other Charter, and also Team 10 is there, is where Naruto. He walks out of the bushes. Of course, this is where Dosu and Kim kind of get scared and all that. And this is where, Dosu says, we retreat. We give you the scroll and all that. Naruto roars and says, this is where everyone kind of sees Naruto. Naruto, the only way they can tell him from the whisker marks, but then they see tails. Naruto says, you humans are weaker than me. Rushes at Dosu and Kin and was about to kill them. This is when Sasuke appears and kicks Naruto away. You bastardous human! Sasuke said, what the? That kick would have knocked you out so easier. What the hell are you? Naruto started laughing creepily. This is where Sasuke, Sakura, even Team 10 and also Neji's team are just creepily out. Dosu, Kin, and also Sakun, who's actually his arms still kind of broken, are just what the hell is this guy? Naruto's voice is distorted when he's laughing. This is where Naruto says, Uchiha. Naruto steps to the ground and it breaks. Because Naruto's getting ready to run at, well, Sasuke. He tries to kick at Sasuke. Sasuke managed to dodge. He felt the wind of, well, the power behind Naruto's kick. This is when Sasuke dodges it. He's like, guys, this is where, well, they can see that Sasuke's kind of stabilized. Right now, even though Sasuke's in his curse mark and feeling all his power is not enough to fight against, well, Naruto. Naruto, one of the sons of the Scarlet King. And Naruto says, you won't stop me, Uchiha! And of course, he crashed the ground when he's running towards, well, Sasuke. Sasuke says, shit. Damn it. This is where Sasuke throws shuriken and kunai at Naruto. Naruto breaks through the kunai and shurikens using his arms. You think you can stop me, you Uchiha bastard? This is where, well, Neji appears and tries to do, well, what's called 64 palm strike. This is where Naruto gets hit by all of them, but Naruto stomps the ground, breaking it. Because he had, well, his leg kind of up a little bit, but he stomps it, and he knees you, the Hyuga, and the stomp smashes into a tree. It's where, well, Rock Lee 1010 just realized what Neji kinda just got kneed by one of the Genin squad. And of course, where Rock Lee comes and say, leave Hurricane! Naruto blocks the kick with one finger. Because Naruto's this strong right now. This is where, well, Naruto says, you pathetic human tried to kick me. Naruto flicked him right in the head. The forehead launches his ass straight to a tree. Rock Lee's out of commission. Both Neji and Rock Lee are out of commission. This is where Tenten tries to throw weapons at Naruto. Naruto keeps getting hit by all the weapons, but they break in an instant. And also, some weapons are trying to get him right in the eye. One of his tails blocks it. So Naruto says, you stupid bitch. Naruto just slapped the shit out of her, slapping her straight into a tree and knocking her out. So Naruto says, now Uchiha, we gotta fight. This is where, well, when he turns around, he sees, well, Dosu, Kin, and Zakun still there, and he sees Sasuke and Sasuke well, just running away. And of course, Team 10, they also ran away. Naruto says, are you fucking serious? You Uchiha prick. Get over here and fight me, you fucking weakling. Dosu and Kin had to fight against Naruto. So Kin just threw her Senbons at Naruto and they did pierce him. Naruto break them. Like he just grabbed them out and broke them. Like twigs. This is where Kin just got afraid and she started getting scared. This is where Naruto appears right in front of her. And Naruto shoved his hand straight to Kin's heart. Rips it out and crushes it. And just stomp on her body, crushing every bone in it. Naruto says, you sounded just trying to piss me off. Don't fight. I am here only for the Uchiha so I can kill him. Dosu just says, damn it. Damn it. Could it be another one of those of Orochimaru? This is where Dosu says, no, we be the one to kill him. When Dosu tried to use his sound waves at Naruto, Naruto notices, and he actually, what's called, well, when it hit Naruto, he actually started feeling pain. He's like, ah, ah, ah. That's where Zakun managed to get up and says, wind cutting blades, and hits Naruto. Naruto smashes him into a tree. That's where Naruto says, you people are pissing me off. This is where, well, Naruto actually copied the abilities of both Dosu and Zakun. Well, I've already been noticing this. Well, he did notice it. And actually decides to use his, well, use their own tactics, like own attacks against them. This is where Zakun tries to like use one cutting blades again, and this is where Naruto stops his attack and says, "Wind style, wind cutting blades, and it cuts through Sarkon, and Sarkon smashes into a tree, knocked out. This is where Dosu says, "What the? Did he?" Naruto says, "Use your own techniques against you?" Of course. Naruto grabs his hand right into Dosu's face, like fully just grabbed his face, and says, "Let's see if you can handle your own sound." This is where Dosu just like, "Oh." His ears are bleeding. His head has just exploded with enough sound. That's where Naruto laughs and says, "Well, that's interesting. It seems I can copy people's abilities. Is that what my father told me? To be one of the sons of the Scarlet King. This is fun." Well, that's not the point. Gotta get to Sasuke. That's why when Naruto tried to move, his body just started hurting him. What is happening? This is where he sees an Ambu appear right in front of him. Well, not an Ambu. Actually, yeah, an Ambu appeared right in front of him. This Ambu kind of put a seal on Naruto. It was one of the root Ambus. Naruto says, "You weakling!" Rips the seal off right off of him. The root Ambu was shocked. This is where Naruto knee him right in the stomach, breaking all his bones, shattering everything, smashing him into a freaking, the tree, and he exploded. His whole body just exploded. Naruto was pissed. I don't give a fuck about you humans are pissing me off. Now, of course, the seal, he did rip off half of his shirt and all that. Well, the leftover shirts. And he is pissed. This is what he's running towards. Well, Sasuke and all that. Sasuke and Sakura managed to get to the tower and all that. And of course, Ino and all that had to get their own scroll. So Naruto's like, "Damn it. Where are they? Where are they? This is bullshit." This is where Kurama says, "Maybe if you sense, you can find them." Right. This is where Naruto was about to sense until, a Kunoichi attacked him. This is where Naruto says, "You stupid fucking human." This is where Kunoichi, she dodges an attack from Naruto because Naruto tried to swipe her away until she dodges. She has snow white hair, what's called crystallized blue eyes, and her team has, this crystal kind of colored hair, and, crystallized colored eyes. And then another teammate with what's called. Her other teammate would be with a dark kind of misty hair and all that. Someone with dark hair and all that. And her eyes are kind of blue with kind of darkish mist and all that. And of course, they're from the Mist Village. Of course, Mei still defeated Yagura and all that way earlier than that. So yeah, these three have Kekkei. Now, of course, this is where Naruto says, "You humans are starting to piss me off." This is where they all notice Naruto's tails. And this is where one of them says, "Hakim, what the hell did you pick to fight? A fucking monster?" This is where Hakim says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, Christina. I didn't think you were such a bitch." This is where Christina just says, "What the hell did you just call me, Hakim?" And this is where they start arguing. The last one said, "Seems you're another Kitsune." Naruto says, "What the hell do you want, you humans?" And this is where, she says, "Even though I'm not that great in using my Kekkei, or, being a Kitsune teammate like you, who's actually achieved 9 tails, I'm still strong." So she activates 2 tails. She's not like a Chinchuriki or anything. She is a Kitsune demon. So, of course, her tails are kind of black and kind of bluish color. And this is where Naruto says, "Another Kitsune, interesting. But you're not the daughter of the Scarlet King or anything. You're just a normal demon." This is where Kurama says, "Interesting. Another one. They must have got out of hell. She was born in hell, yes. She's definitely part of the Kitsune clan." That's where Naruto was about to just go and kill her anyway. Kurama stopped him. And Naruto says, "What the fuck did you stop me for?" That's where Kurama says, "Stop." Naruto says, "What? You can't just kill her. She's one of the Kitsune clans. Part of the Kitsune clan. And very interesting for a Kitsune from the Kitsune clan to be here in the Earth. Well, I mean, on what's it called? On what's it called? This dimension, Earth. In the living world. That's what he said. So Naruto says, I don't give two fucks about it. And yet you're from the Kitsune clan. Am I really? Somewhat. Your demonic chakra seems a little off than what normal, but yes, you are from the Kitsune clan. So, instead of killing her, make her yours. What? Naruto said. Kurama says, you heard me. Make her yours. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't... What the fuck are... Demon World. Is that what my father called it? No, that's not... No. What the fuck are you talking about? Hell. Demon World. Hell. Do you not get it? Right, you're not Christianity. Whatever. Hell is actually a real thing, Kurama said. And demons are real. I'm actually living proof of that with my brothers and all that. We are all, well, 9 demon lords. That there was actually a 10th one, but the Sage of Sixth Path destroyed him and created us. And Naruto says, used to be a demon lord? Yes, and I do have a human form. I'm just old, okay? This is what Naruto says. Okay, first of all, I don't care, Kitsune, Kurama, whatever your name is. I don't care about the clan, and you can go fuck right off. I'm only here for chaos and destruction. This is where Kurama uses his own bloodlust and tries to kind of put Naruto down. Naruto uses his own, and of course are equally power. Kurama says, dodge. Naruto says, what? Kurama hits Naruto, and Naruto gets hit into a freaking wall. And Naruto says, you fucking fox. This is where Kurama says, I said dodge, not be an idiot. This is where Naruto says, well, I don't know if you know about this, you fucking nine-toes. I dodge. You just hit me really hard, bastard. Very fast. I've barely been able to control my powers. You've been pissing me off. And yet, it's better if you don't need to control them. What? Naruto gets pissed. Like I said, make her yours, or I'm gonna keep messing with you and using your body and keep messing around with. You fucking serious? I'm not. If I was, I would have not done this. Naruto feel like a pain and sharpened body, and well, his arm isn't able to move this one. Naruto says, you're pissing me off. You're not in my body. You don't need to be in my body. You need to get the fuck out. Kurama says, huh, you think I will actually get out? I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you out. Kurama says, what? Naruto says, whatever. Naruto gets back into the world. And of course, where? Well, what's it called? Her name is Kawa. And of course, with what's called hawking and also, well, Kurosawa just fighting, Kawa just rushes at Naruto. Naruto stops her and grabs both her hands and says, stop. This is where Naruto actually uses the ability from the Kitsune for, well, someone with more tails can actually dominate those who are only with what's called less tails than that of 9 tails. Of course, she stops and, like, faltered down to Naruto, and Naruto says, done. Kurama says, no. I want you to plus 18, nope. And I'm not going into that detail. And of course, is where Naruto says, are you fucking serious? Naruto's blushing, but he doesn't want to do anything like that. Naruto says, I'm only fucking 12, you prick. This is where Kurama says, age is nothing but a number. And this is where Naruto looks at her, blushes, and just says, no. I dominate her, whatever, I don't care. I'll do it when I'm 16. This is where Kurama says, you better promise that. Naruto growls at him. And Kurama just says, come on. She looks nice. Naruto says, fuck you and fuck your life. This is where Kurama, I love you too, Naruto. Naruto says, screw you, you fucking bastard. This is where Christina and both Hakin tries to attack Naruto. Naruto was about to use his slash attack at what's called. But Christina and Hakin, until they have tails, they activated those of Kitsune tails. This is where Naruto says, what the? This is where Kurama says, wait, are they all three of them Kitsunes? This is where they managed to grab what's called Kawa, and Kawa she has her two tails kind of just behind her, and of course, Christina has one of her tails. Well, she has three tails, so she has three crystal tails instead of being like sort of just normal tails and all, which they are just her natural tails, but they kind of look like they're crystal, made out of crystal. And Hakin only has one white, snowy white and blue tail. Kind of has blue on it. This is where Naruto's like, you can't fucking be serious. This is where they kind of ask Kawa why she stopped trying to attack Naruto or that dude. This is where she says we can't attack him. Since he's the Nine Tails, he's more able to dominate us into stopping. Our attacks are useless against him. Do you remember what's called? Well, the other Kitsune tell us, which was another Kitsune who was actually able to have 5 tails and was actually from the original Kitsune clan. And they nodded. They say, "This is bad." Naruto says, "Can you all stop for a second?" This is where all of them just say, "You can talk? I thought you would just be growling." This is where Naruto gets a tick mark and just like, "Are you fucking serious? I'm not sure you just killed him." This is where Kurama says, Naruto says, "Fuck you, fucking furball." This is where Kurama says, "I mean, you're also the Nine Tails." Naruto says, "Screw you." This is where, Kurama says, "You can't do that, though. I will find a way to kick you out of my fucking unconscious. I will kick you out into the world, making sure you ain't coming back into my body, and making sure you stay the fuck away from my body." Kurama says, "Too bad. Too sad. Whatever. Just make them yours. It's not that hard. Besides, we gotta rebuild the Kitsune clan. If I can remember last time, the Kitsune clan was kind of hurt really bad after a war between a bunch of demon realms." Naruto says, I still don't give two fucks about the clan. Why do you keep thinking I am from that clan? Which Naruto is not actually from the Kitsune clan. He's, the son of the Scarlet King, and the Scarlet King just decided to create Naruto to be like a Kitsune. So yeah, to give somewhat the power of a Kitsune. Because when he kind of had miniature control and kind of gave the seed into Kushina, since she had the 9 tails, it kind of transformed Naruto into that of a Kitsune instead of that being a normal child or being, having the power of some kind of ability from the Scarlet King. The Scarlet King saw this and actually says, this would be interesting for my son to have. Yes, the 7th son. This is what Naruto said. Back to Naruto. Naruto says, "Oh my fucking days. First of all, I am not a ravaging beast. And no, I'm not from the Kitsune clan. Even though my little tenant keeps telling me I am definitely part of the fucking Kitsune clan, I am not." So Naruto got an idea. So Naruto, he puts chakra into his stomach, and of course there's the seal, but it's kind of broken and all that, and it's kind of open. This is where Naruto, he gets his 5 fingers and stab himself into what's called, puts chakra and stab himself into his stomach and rips out the 9 tails chakra and soul, because yes, the 9 tails was basically sealed into him like the 4 9 tails. Rips it out and throws him into the fucking real life, into the what's called outside his mindscape and all that, since the seal is broken. This is where Kurama says, he's the big Nine Tails, but then he actually transformed himself to the smaller, well, Kitsune Nine Tails, into like a human Kitsune form. This is where Kurama glares at Naruto. Naruto is five, what to call, let me say that again. Since Naruto original canon was 4'9", with the release of his true powers, he's actually what to call 5'7". And of course, Kurama's release, and of course, Kurama is actually, for his kind of human Kitsune form, he is kind of like, what's it called, 9'5". He's a little bit taller. Well, I mean, not a little bit. He's taller than Naruto. Naruto says, "Hi, you fucking fox. I'm not letting you back into my body." Kurama just says, "Are you fucking serious, Naruto? You removed me from my little sleep cage in your body just to kick me out? You're very intelligent for, well, being your old self. Then again, you always still have a mask." Of course, where the what they call Miss Village Kitsunes, they just look at each other and they're confused because they saw the Nine Tails, then they saw this Kitsune and all that. It's where Kurama says, "Ah, you fucking prick." Kurama kicks Naruto into his stomach, and of course Naruto flies into a fucking tree. This is where Kurama says, "Hello there, smaller Kitsunes." And of course is where, well, all of them just kind of just sit still, like, they kind of just get not much guard because they can feel kind of Kurama being kind of friendly a little bit. So of course they are kind of sitting there, standing there, not really ready to attack or anything. That's where Kurama says, "My name is Kurama, the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, well, not Nine Tails Jinchuriki, Nine Tails Tail Beast, but also one of the 9 Demon Lords. Meaning I am from the Kitsune clan and being one of, well, a Demon Lord in the Kitsune clan." As it were, the, well, Miss Village Kitsunes just nodded. And of course, as where Kurama says, "I will seal into that boy." And Naruto rushes out of the tree because he is pissed and tries to punch at Kurama, but Kurama, being much more experienced and more powerful in this form, kicks Naruto into another tree. Naruto's getting pissed. He's like, "Are you fucking serious?" He's not using any special abilities, so I can't copy it. Fucking bastard. This is where Kurama says, "Don't mind about him. He is not going to be any troubles. He will actually be your future, what's it called?" He said, "future husband," and of course all of them blush. And this is where Kurama says, "Don't worry. He will probably be civil when he's older. I'm hoping so." I hope so. Naruto says, "I'm not gonna be anyone's, you fucking prick." This is where Kurama laughs and says, "Yeah, right, you are. Now shut up because you're actually one of the 9, well, few Kitsunes that has 9 tails." Naruto's pissed. This is where, well, we go into somewhat the preliminary rounds. The preliminary rounds already happened. Kiba's actually going against, well, some ninjas and all that. So yeah, well, not ninjas. With Team 7 kind of getting their way earlier and all that, then in like a couple of like barely a couple of hours and all that, seconds. Yeah, they got their way early, and of course, Kakashi was kind of, well, not Kakashi, Haruka was kind of sad in the fact that Naruto died and all that. Well, that's why Sasuke and Sasuke had to lie. But yeah. But they think that Naruto died, and that black hair person with red fangs and also red whisker marks was not Naruto. But yeah. But with that happening, I'm actually gonna leave it off here. Damn, I only said I was gonna record for 30 minutes, and I recorded more for 30 minutes. Fuck's sakes, I'm an idiot. But yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and potato. Potato. Also, was that Venus? Venus, the owl. But yeah, potato. Bye bye.